What's up everybody, my name is Joyful and today I'm going to give you all 10 tips if you are a 2016 high school freshman. Most of you might not know, but I am a senior, class of 2016, get it poppin'. Tip number 1, do not procrastinate. Procrastination is like the devil in disguise because you will be stressed out if you don't do your work on time. You're not going to care, depending. Like, I know I am the definition of procrastination, which I have to get better for because I'm about to be a freshman myself, but in college, which is way worse because they don't care if you're a procrastinator. You will get that F. So with that being said, be on time with your work. 2, hang around the good kids. People always think that the good kids are like the boring kids or the weird kids, or no. They're the kids that are getting their work done, the kids that actually have goals in life. And I'm not saying that the bad kids don't. I'm sure they got some type of goal somewhere. But hang out with the good kids because it'll be a positive atmosphere and you'll be more encouraged to do good things and not do things that are legal or bad just because everybody else is doing it. Tip number 3. Be cool with your teacher. Now I'm telling you, if you are cool with your teacher, then you can get a passing grade. I mean, don't depend on being cool with your teacher, but if you are cool with your teacher and like you know them and they know your situations, then they can help you out with your work and then you can pass without any problems. Tip number 4, attendance. Please be in school. When you're not in school, you miss so much. You need to be in school. You need to have perfect attendance. You could be late a little bit, but only if you really did not come to school in time because you woke up late or because you was running late or the buses weren't running. But other than that, try to be in school as often as you can. When you are a senior, you're not going to want to be in school all the time. I done had a good 5 absences this year. That's not bad, especially for the absences people had 2 years ago. But just make sure that your attendance is on point so it can look real nice. So when you're doing college applications, it looks nice and that you don't miss anything. So when finals come up, you won't be looking real stupid when you're taking your test. Tip number 5, cinco. Be involved. Like me, I have not been involved as much as I wanted to be, but I've been involved with a lot of things. I've been involved with lacrosse, community service, which is built on. I did the farmers market, which is gardening. I'm a part of the senior class committee. I'm also a part of National Honor Society, which is NHS, which is really good. And I'm also a part of the yearbook committee as well. And I think that's all of it. But just try to be involved. It could be anything, in any clubs, any sports, any activities, any community service. Just be involved so that when you look back in your yearbook, you can be like, okay, I actually did something in high school. Tip number 6, try to get working experience. They have this thing called Work Ready. I don't know if they do it outside of Pennsylvania. I'm pretty sure they do. It's all around the world. So basically, Work Ready, I did this one year, I did this last year, which I could have been doing it since 9th grade. But basically, Work Ready is this program where you work in the summertime, you get paid, minimum wage, $7.25. And you work throughout the whole summer. Just a kind of a way for youth to get involved and actually get working experience. And it'll be good for you because when you go and get a real job, like at the age of 16 and up, then you will be a little bit more experienced. Like if it's with kids or if it's with retail, you'll just have enough experience. So just go out there and try to get some work experience for when you get ready for the real world. Tip number 7, attend all things. Well, most things, like trips and anything, especially your senior year. Get involved, like with trips and prom and dances and activities. Don't be a boring couch potato and don't go anywhere because then you're going to regret it. You're like, I wish I could have been there. Like, don't let your parents encourage you not to go unless you really can't afford to go or it's something that you really can't do, like skating. I mean, if you have any type of personal problems like with health or, you know, physical problems, then and you can't do it, I understand it. But if you can, don't be boring and stay in the house and just like, I don't want to go, I don't care for it, I don't want to do it. Just go do it. You're gonna have fun. Life is what you make of it. So go out there and have fun on those trips and that prom and the senior luncheons and senior trips and everything. Tip number 8: get good grades. Good grades will get you through school. Good grades will get you acceptances. Good grades will make you look as smart as you're probably not. But just get good grades because you want to make your mom proud and you want to make your family proud. You want to make yourself proud. But like, I actually accomplished something. I didn't waste my time in school, elementary school, middle school, or even especially high school, because that's where the most important things are. And just get good grades just so you can like show your A's and stuff. Like, I still have my report cards from like a while ago. So just make sure you get good grades and just be that star student and stop trying to act like you're dumb with all those other people. Tip number 9: do not take any classes that you do not need. One of my friends is taking the math class and she already just took an AP class. She don't have to take it, but she's taking it. I mean, you know, I guess people want to do extra. But don't take a class that you can't take. I took 4 AP classes in my entire life in high school for the last 2 years, and they were hard. It was a stressful time with these classes. And I didn't have to take those classes, but I took them, and if I had to redo it again, I probably wouldn't take some of the classes. But then again, I probably would, just because of the experience. But just don't take any classes that you don't need. If you don't need that math class, don't take that math class. If you don't need that science class, don't take that science class. If you don't need that elective, don't take that elective. Take the classes that you need and not the classes that you don't need. Last but not least, the last tip, number 10, be yourself. Be you. Because if you go to school trying to be somebody else, then you're not going to enjoy learning about who you are. You can learn who you are in school, but don't try to be the girl that everybody want to hang out with, or that you know, get all the girls and stuff. If that's not you, you want one girlfriend, then fine. Don't act like you get all of these girls. And even if you couldn't get all of those girls, just be yourself. If you're a fun person, be yourself. If you're boring, then be yourself, I guess. And just be comfortable in your own skin and be around people that are actually supporting you and helping you love and enjoy who you are. But that's all of the tips I had today. Thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and comment what grade you are down below. And I'll see y'all next time.